Okay, so let us discuss Codeforces round 659 division 2 problem A. Length of the longest prefix of two strings S and T. So they have defined what is the longest prefix. So basically longest prefix is when characters of both strings are equal up till a certain point. So just for example purpose, if I have two strings, say A, B and A, then the longest prefix of these two strings is AA here. Until here, both of them are same, right? All the characters are equal, like that. So that is the meaning of longest prefix. So we have n plus 1 strings and we have an array of integers a of i. A of I is length of the longest prefix of S of I and S of I plus 1. And we need to find these strings. We need to print any valid answer. We need to print n plus 1 strings. So let us look at first example, 1242. So how do we approach this problem? See, let us first of all say we have an infinitely long string, or at least we'll say we have a string. Maximum length we can print is 200 characters. So let us say we have a string of length 200 and it is A, so on, okay. Now let us say this is the first string. Now second string and first string should have longest common prefix of 1. That means the second string should start with A because first string has started with A. Now you can see that one of the characters is equal and the prefix length is 1 now. So now I should change this character and I can keep this as it is. Because in these two strings, now the length of the longest common prefix is this. I hope you understood. Length of longest common prefix will be this. Now next, the second string and third string should have a prefix length, the longest prefix length as 2. Okay. So it should be like this, right? B. I hope you're understanding. Now, between the second and third string, the longest length is what? This. This becomes the longest length because these two are not equal. These two are not equal. So let me erase and do it for the remaining cases. So we were at the third string. The third string was this, and so on. Now between third string and fourth string, longest common prefix is 4. So the fourth string should look something like this. See, the longest common prefix will be 4 now. 4 characters, first 4 characters. Prefix means first, initial. First 4 characters are equal. So this is the fourth string. Now between the fourth string and the fifth string, what should we do? We have to make the longest common prefix as 2. So the fifth string will be A, B. It cannot be B again. Let us make it A, like that, or B, whatever. It can be anything after this point. Let's say B only, okay, fine. Because see, between the fourth and fifth string, longest common prefix is this only. I hope you understood this example. So I was writing some code here. Let me rewrite it. So first of all, let us take a string of length 200 and let's print that string. That is the initial string of length 200. Now, every time what we have to check, we have to first of all accept the input. This input is what? This input is the array input. And every time I accept the integer, I just have to do this. If s of a is the input, is equal to a, then I'll make s of a equal to b. Instead of a, let me call the input as, what do I say, x. So I'll say the input is x. So this condition should be written. Otherwise, that means s of x is b, so I'll make it a. So I'm just flipping the characters, and every time I have to print. So I have taken some random example when I was solving, and you can see 50 means first and second strings should have a length of the common longest prefix as 50. So you can count until here, it will be 50 for both. Then this character is changed. So for first and second, length is 50. Okay. Second and third, it should be 0. It is 0 because first characters are only different. And third and fourth should have length as 1, common prefix length as 1. See, you can see that it is changed now. A is not B, right? B, okay. So this is how you just have to flip the characters, just play with A and B only. So let us see if it is correct. I hope I've not made any silly mistake. Yeah, so it got accepted. So this was a good question, and there are many chances people would have gone wrong. And I want to make another announcement that today, if I do lunchtime, I'll post the solutions, and I'll also be starting a few series on sliding window techniques because I learned sliding window and I want to share my knowledge with you. So whoever does not know or whoever wants to know it better, please watch those videos and share these videos with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.